Hello, I'm Hatrix, and I don't. My voice is already. I hate this. So, I want to prestige. Just the thought of it. I'm going to prestige Metamorph Imp build because I have one on my other character, but I want to have one on my spellcaster focused character as well. So I have an off spec. And if you have the cards for Metamorph and you really don't hit anything, it's still a pretty good build. So. But let's talk more about what is the build, because a lot of people want to just have a quick explanation. Alright, so it resolves around having Metamorph. I mean, if you don't have it, it can work in theory, but it's very worse. So legendary talent, reduce cooldown, nemesis, reduce cooldown, and when the important thing when you're in the Metamorph, your Hand of Gul'Dan can be cast twice. So that's the spawning of the Wild Imps. And together with this, we're using the combination of Dark Domination. It's a new skill from a Worldforge enchant. So it increases your pet damage, but the important thing is when you cast this, it resets the cooldown of Hand of Gul'Dan. Else Hand of Gul'Dan goes on a 20-second cooldown. This means we can basically do Hand of Gul'Dan again from Nemesis, then cast Dark Domination, and then Dark Domination is on cooldown. And then because of the talent, whenever we cast Hand of Gul'Dan again, we cast it twice because of Nemesis. We'll reduce the cooldown by 1 minute, and the cooldown because of the Nemesis from here and the Nemesis from our enchants. We are basically doesn't have a cooldown, so you can basically be spamming Hand of Gul'Dan and weaving some spells in between. That is the premise of the builds. Legendaries, this is also the ones I have carded. These are what I will say are the 4 biggest increases of damage. 80% damage, basically 80% damage, and the cooldown reduction, and the other thing you saw. These I would say are must have. I don't even want to risk rolling it. So, and what else? So what we're looking for is all of the imp scaling. And you can see it's actually pretty small levels, and this is why the Resolute Mode comes into play soon. So we really want to hit at least, I mean, all of them, of course, but yeah. And also some other talents to keep in mind is all of the in-scaling ones, also very low levels, the Master Demonologist. All of these we kind of want to hit. And I think that is, yeah, that is it. So the way I want to do it is that normally I would card Unholy Power because it's the strongest one, because it's 5 out of 5. But because it's level 15, I want to try to card Demonic Tactic instead because it's 25. I mean, if you don't have Demonic Tactics, 5 out of 5, you can card the other one, but so carding that. And also I'm carding Incinerate. I would also be carding Twisted Mind normally and just be hitting Incinerate because it's a normal ability. But I'm gonna try to just roll a Twisted Mind. It's also level 10 ability, so there's a good chance. Also, we want to hit the Mind Blast, and the Mind Blast and Incinerate comes from the Demonic Persistence, so it will sacrifice an imp to increase damage with 20%. That is from, yeah, Mind Blast and Incinerate, so really need those abilities and don't want to risk not having it. Alright, quick tip from Hatrix in the future: if you're gonna do this Resolute Mode yourself, these items, if you can buy them off Auction House, I wish I had them because I had to kill so many more mobs in order to get these non-quest items. Small spider legs are at the elves starting zone. Murlocs fins are here in Lakeshire. If you're at Alliance, of course. If you're Horde, I don't know. But keep that in mind if you're doing this. And yeah, so the way maybe you saw it in my other video with should I prestige, and there I said that you should be really consider it if you are missing any talents, and you can really have a good start before you start spamming a lot of talent points, talent scroll of fortune into a build. So I've entered the Resolute Mode. I have always, when you start leveling, double check. This is what I'm gonna use. This is everything is need to have. I didn't have light tab on my other one. On longer ascended fights, light tab is really needed, like Ragnaros, ascended, Gul'Dan where he drains mana and other such stuff. Shadowbolt is just a filler. Shadowbolt could in theory be corruption or immolate. I just wanted to easier level, and Shadowbolt is nice to have. So this is my 40 experience. We're normally level 2 after this quest. Who has gonna be I really dread leveling. It's one of my least favorite things. In the older seasons of Ascension, one of the things we did most were min-maxing. Let me summon my imp, probably gonna need some damage. One of the things we did most of the time in older season were to min-max the route we did to do quests. So and back then it took like, I think, a good prestige run, and it wasn't even prestige, it was just, there wasn't a thing back then. It was just leveling your character and see how good it went. So I really dread leveling. Let's see, get it on passive, defensive. Yeah, and loot bot out. So, and I'll cut to the more exciting levels, but damn, it's gonna be taking a while. So, so my plan are, especially for the bigger reroll packages, around, when was it? And I also do these, like, you can screenshot or something. I also do these collections, also do them in Notepad sometimes. I do them in order for myself to see, okay, what levels I'm supposed to be hitting for the levels to do the rerolls. If I'm doing the rerolls, if I'm just speed leveling, I mean, I'm just having the thought in back of my head that, okay, maybe I should be considering something in these levels. And yeah, so the main reason why we're trying to go as low as possible is that I mentioned in the other video, there are a lot of talent that are unlocked at level 60 or higher levels, like 30. So by rerolling at lower levels, you have a lot like higher chance to roll the abilities you actually want to. I mean, it's not guaranteed, like, of course, but it's just, you have to play your cards the best way you possibly can. That is also why we do the Resolute Mode. So each time we complete a quest, we can try show it here before I cut to the next interesting thing. Is that, holy shit, oh, I have a mount, I forgot. So we get the Adventures cache, and let me just check. This should be 100% chance to, it is not. Is it only a chance? Oh, it's gonna be a long day. I mean, I can be in pain and you can just be waiting for me to cut to the next thing, so. Well, yeah, I'll cut to the next time I have some boxes to open and open them in a big faction way, because the next important thing that has happened in this video is me being level 10 and we see the first ability. Are we getting anything at level 10? Nope, the first thing we are actually even getting is 25, so we are killing this? Yeah, we're killing this. So we're actually not even having we're not even getting any dopamine before fucking 25. Oh, so leveling is dreading. We are level 2, but level is dreading, and yeah. And we only get our dopamine spikes in level 22, but 24, 25. Holy shit, I'm tired. And yeah. But then again, we're getting a lot of it, and we have a lot of rerolls hopefully from the quest. So alright, also a thing I forgot to mention is that when you're doing the Resolute Mode, what I heard from people is that you can, at any time, you can deactivate it and opt out of it. So if we are 25 and we use all our rerolls and we don't hit anything, remember, we can just opt out, and as I said in the other video, we can just chug a potion, hit it up with a recruiter friend pal, and we can just speed run to 60. So keep that in mind. And also, best in slot, this is of course experience increase. I mean, the quest doesn't show, but you really, when doing leveling, you really want to be looking at the nature videos about our planet. That is best in slot. Should I include that in the video? Probably. I mean, I think it's fun, especially dinosaurs are so cool. But okay, back to the video. And I mean, it's Morgan Freeman doing the voiceover, so I mean, what is not to like? Even if we're about like My Little Pony and such, if it was Morgan Freeman doing the voiceover, I would not care about the content. So, and that is not an opinion, that is a fact. So another thing I'll be testing in this Resolute video is that, so with your alliance, you know this quest line, but is you go pick up her buckets of shit, and then you bring it back to her, and then you go into the cathedral and you have a free turn-in quest, and this gives experience. But I think the name of the game is that we don't do these quests to min-max how little experience we can gain in between all of the other quests, like all of the quests where we get the boxes. So gonna test that out, so ignoring that quest and just gonna be in more pain for a longer time. So yeah, same again with this, I think it's a warrior quest, Simple Letter. It's normally free experience, it gives like half a level with recruit a friend and such. But I think we're gonna turn it down and just ignoring him. Bitch. So this is one quest as Alliance where you talk to this guy outside of the human start zone and you have to go into Goldshire. And I think this will give you a new quest for the kobolds. So this is 90 experience, but it's technically another quest. So have to look out for the quest lines, I guess. So we have a lot of turn-ins here as well. So let's also check, like, here I only have one quest now. And I just fucked up, so... Well, life is a learning curve, so keep in mind that... yeah, you have to look what the quests are giving and have to just know some of the quests and the quest lines, I guess, in order to know what unlocks what. Because this scouting quest, I don't believe it's unlocking anything. If you really want to min-max this, like 1 to 25, you should look up what quest gives what reward, I guess. So this, I'm pretty sure. For sure. Ah, right. Okay, so this quest, now I'm for sure. This quest unlock a turning quest in Stormwind that is basically free experience, but we are not onto that because we don't like free experience. We like pain and suffering. Onwards to killing kobolds. I have maybe misjudged how much experience you're actually getting from just doing quest as a level 1. I'm very much not used to classic WoW and slow leveling, so we might want to do more quests, or maybe actually considering going to other starting zones, however painful that sounds. That sounds fucking painful when I say it out loud. Well, okay, let's open some boxes because we need some dopamine and something to cheer us up. All right, so 8 boxes from the Kobold quest and the starting zone quests. Fuck me. Oh yeah, let's go. Ooh, holy shit! This is a what? Can you get this at level 5? Ooh. Wait, also sick. Wait, how are you getting so good items from these caches? Damn. I had no idea. 2 spell power for a level 5 item. Okay, you can be farming some sick leveling items with this. That was 5 rerolls. And also, like, trading this and doing these quests, like getting 5 rerolls also for like my main healer build, if I don't want to like do raiding and other stuff. This is actually a fine way to get scrolls of cases of talents, fortune stuff. So let's keep that up, and I'll see you whenever I found out what... Oh shit, shouldn't live... bad habit. Okay, so I see you back again when I figure out what the heck I'm gonna do next for quest and experience. Okay, so new plan. Let's see how fast we can get to the Dwarf starting zone and do all of the initial quests there, because they're so low level, and we can get maybe 5 more reroll scrolls, and we can get to Ironforge pretty quick by taking this teleporter for free. Also, this is my ult, so it's only 60% movement speed, despite this saying the wrong one. You can also see it's pretty slow. I think I should have spent the gold and increasing this mount speed before doing this. So yeah, let's go. Fuck me. Yeah, see you in a bit. Alright, so it only took 4 minutes to get here. So let's see if we can take any of the quests. Oh, and we can. Sweet. So 4 minutes from the teleport. I don't know how this aligns with being Horde comparison, but it's some free quests you can do at level 5, I guess. But I've never done these wolf meat again. It's so long since I've been playing a dwarf. I've always been doing human. Oh, gnome. Always been doing human in Ascension mostly. Sometimes Night Elf, because Shadowbolt Master is. And actually seeing these items drop, these low level items, actually, and I really enjoy like doing like min-maxing and such, like getting cool leveling items to use over and over, because you in Ascension you have to level. So actually like hunting these items in the boxes are actually kind of interesting, because if I have to get my dopamine from somewhere, it's guess it has to be that. And also, quick mention of my leveling item. I had some random items from auction house that I've put on enchants on some of them. You cannot put enchants on many of them anymore because they changed how the high risk enchant works, so it's only max level now. But you can actually get the healing power on your wrist, so level 13 is going to be pretty strong level power spike. And also, if you're getting so strong like items like this and can get them on the wrist, we can actually enchant our wrist at level 5 and have a pretty good leveling item for next time. Also for helm, there's no really enchants. I mean, cloak has armor, boots has stamina. Keep that in mind when you have items. Also, quick mention the leveling weapon. Fairy weapon for some auto attacks. I think you can have like intellect on this instead. We give you some crit, and you can have the high risk enchants at level 30. The intellect is from Foreign Brotherhood, so you have to grind the reputation, or somebody else has to put it on auction house. And I have no idea which of these quests unlocks what, so I think I'm just gonna do them. Also to getting closer to level 10, I guess, because I have no idea what unlocks what here. Also a thing, quick mention, should probably have been picking up all of the shadowbolt enchants. Probably not too late to have it a bit smoother. Yeah, there's a lot of shadowbolt enchants. Maybe gonna lock my main and send someone over to speed up the, maybe being able to one-shot the mobs instead, because every inch we can get to for this to go faster, we definitely gonna take it. Alright, that didn't have to take long. I'm looking to grab some enchants in order to this to just go a little bit faster. Maybe also writing if it's cheap. It's so nice to start making videos and I can go check my own videos and see what were the prices for different stuff. Hands down recommend you to also do that if you also have a memory of a fucking snail. We are buying writing. It's 300 gold. Not really spending my gold on anything right now, just waiting for cool vanity items to come up. And yeah, that character, the other one, is also one I'm gonna play a lot, and I mean all of the time doing TBC and such, so it's a pretty good investment, I would say. Okay, yikes, what you don't do for leveling. Guess we spent 23. And also looking at the Dark Embrace. What the Ooh. But this is so cheap. Instead 3 gold, like, and 1 gold, 2 gold. I mean, holy shit. And also buying the accurate shadowbolt in order to not hit, able to hit stuff. I don't know how important it is. I mean, 1 gold, so you can just slap on 2 of them and we have free hit for the rest of the leveling basically. The trick I want to show you is that now we are gonna gold farming 1-on-1. You save all of your enchants, and then the one you spend a lot of money on, you basically print like 2 or 3 of them, and you put them on the auction house, and you hopefully sell one of them again. And then in theory you didn't really lose any money. Yeah, and we put that on auction house, and I'll do that with the other ones. Okay, so we put everything on auction house. We selling the Dark Embrace again, the Shadowbolt, and while before I went onto auction house, I sold a Vigor. Vigor right now is 100 gold, so I'm putting 2 on to undercut, because I mean, yes, you can make 100 gold for selling extremely expensive things, but it's also kind of annoying, especially when you also have to deal with it. And for new players, that stuff are so overpriced to gatekeep like enchants like that, so I'm not a fan. I mean, yeah, enchants should have prices, but I mean, not that you have to pay so much. I mean, also 50 gold could be too much. Feel free when you watch this to put them on for 25. So now we logged onto the other character and we don't even have to mail anything. I mean, we have to check our mailbox in order to get the writing speed. But now we can basically just, we have the enchants in our collection and we can just do a Shadowbolt build. Let's check the damage of Shadowbolt before and after, how much we're actually gaining from this. Let's see. So 62, 58 like low roll, and yeah, 60-ish. And we'll do a new spec called Shadowbolt. Alright, so I took the Dark Embrace we bought, the improved shadowbolt, powerful, I don't know how good this scales. Trying the demonic, I'm not really a fan of this for leveling, it's more for a PvE rotation thing. Could also take the, to have wizards, no, so no mana. Could also take the one that restores mana. Lunar Guidance for spell power from intellect, and then 2 accurate shadowbolts and some haste. So I'm gonna try that. See how much it does. Ooh, 10 more damage. I mean, can mean the difference between one-shotting and not one-shotting. I really don't like having to have a buff and having downtime. Yeah, I'm gonna change these. So let's see how we do now. 70, 50, 75 high roll, I guess. Yep, now we can level a bit more without needing to think about if we one-shot or two-shot the mobs. And if we crit, we probably one-shot. Alright, checking the mailbox and grabbing the writing. Sick. And also looking at 5 boxes from doing the quest on the dwarfs. Not really the best quest assortment, I think. I mean, that was more as the humans. I mean, I haven't done the ones out here yet, so I have no idea what all these are. We got 2 quests from inside the house. And I also really hope I can find these quest objectives. I've never done these before. I was thinking of how efficient this... I mean, how much effort should I put into one quest to get like 1 box? I mean, for next time I would know what these quests are for sure, but another time if I'm spending so much time in this, how much time would that correlate to like doing a raid, getting the rerolls at max level? But then I thought again that you can only do it this way in order to get as many rerolls as possible for level like 20, 25 or whenever you're gonna roll. So yeah. Also can't find this little robot. Alright, maybe we found the security bot here. Yeah, it is. I thought I was looking for security bot A38 something. We skipped a bit. We did all of the quests in place over here and went pretty good. Got loads of chunk of boxes, and so it was easy to head there because you could just TP to Ironforge, then run. But this place, so to get here we needed a few extra steps. I mean, I took my stone of retreat to Everlook and flew all the way to here, and then we went over here and just ran all the way, so that's a bit of tedious. So we also did, to get level 13, all of the Ironforge and basically all of this zone. I didn't record it because not much interesting happened. Probably the clip with the improved imp we got, but the other rerolls were lost due to me fucking up my recording. It is what it is. Not much. Didn't hit anything good. So yeah, now we're doing all of the Night Elf quests, and yeah, I'll probably open all of the boxes at level 15. So if nothing interesting happens beside the rerolls, I'll see you at 15. Alright, so we just hit 15. So now we are gonna do some... Is this? Oh my... Well, that is off to a pretty good start. Well. Then we're not having much to hit now. So we hit Wild Imp improved, Unholy Power improved. We need Master Summoner, Demonic Power, and Demonic Tactics. We carded, I believe. Yeah, 25. Alright, so this is the list. So hit level 10. Need level 20 in order to hit the Master Summoner. So not doing the rerolls yet. We could in theory be hitting the Demonic Power, But I really want to spend my rerolls with a chance for the Master Summoner as well, since we are gonna need them both. Gonna open the boxes. Let's see if we're getting anything. Holy. Really want to look for level 15 spell power items in order for twinking. So this is basically the same items as we had before, but it's level 15, so really taking that we can basically just delete the old one. Or we could in theory just be setting it on auction house for twinking items. Definitely taking lower level items. So anything that is not scrolls, you're basically just deleting. Could be setting them. That is for your own personal preference. And yeah, let me just focus on opening these. So they're getting a rocket pack. Let's find a vendor for this actually. Also got a head with free spell power for level 15. Taking that over the earlier level 5. Could be good for the really early levels, but I mean 15 is fine. Maybe we're gonna take this because if I'm gonna do more of the 1 to 20 routes with builds, then I might be wanting lower to the ground items. 14 spell power, what? And dodge? Holy. These are beating the other like leveling items we have. This is insane for finding good leveling items. Damn. Alright, so open all the boxes. We got 15 eye level spell power ring. We got the gloves, belts, very sick legs, decent boots, not that good. We're equipping the ring. Yeah, and the cloak and the 1 spell power better helm, so we can try. I guess we try sell off the other helm. Helms are so hard to get, I believe, because helms are normally like level 27 as this one. So, and I don't know how many people are doing this to farm leveling items. So, can maybe get a little bit of buck for this. So, all right, see you whenever we hit 16. But before hitting 16, I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed, remember to like the video. And if you don't want to miss part 2 of this series, remember to subscribe. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.